We'll never forget Joe Maddon and the Cubs' 2016 World Series win. The former Northside manager is just one of the many people that former WBBM radio sports broadcaster George Ofman crossed paths with during his 33-year career in Chicago.
Longer than that. We got that wrong. How long? What's the number, George?
It's a half century now.
Oh, my gosh. Well, he has a new book from this podcast of the same name. Tell me a story I don't know. Conversations with Chicago sports legends. And George joins us live. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Good to see you guys. You've been around for a little bit, too. Huh?
Just a minute, you know. But it's you think about all the stuff you've covered over the years. Yeah. And you hear a story or two along the way. So what was it? You know, we just teased Joe Maddon there. What was he like to talk to in person? Did you enjoy your conversations with him?
He was great. If you think about the managers that we've had in town, the baseball managers, Ozzie Guillen, who was terrific.
Yeah.
You know, between the four-letter words, he was, and he was great then too.
Yeah.
But Joe Maddon was such a breath of fresh air. So it was wonderful to interview him because he had just written his book. But I mean, just a unique personality. So that's the great part about doing this for this many years is that you wind up meeting so many very interesting people.
I bet.
What do you have to say?
Well, I mean, he kind of blasted management, for trying to be too much involved with him being a manager. Yeah. Which is probably the reason he's not managing anymore.
Even though he was successful, that's the thing.
Well, he was, but he just didn't like the tampering, from upper management. And it was too bad that he was sent packing when he did. But, the Cubs weren't responding, and so that's what happens in this game. It's managers and coaches, they're hired to be fired.
And what did Ozzie Guillen say to you other than, I mean, he's colorful to listen to all the time. Did you get any nugget out of him that anyone hadn't heard before?
How he met his wife, which I thought was great. I think she couldn't get on a bus, and he gave her some money to get on a bus. He was 16 years old.
Oh.
And that's how they met in Venezuela. And they've been married for, 40 plus years now.
And now we see his sons involved in his
they're
broadcasting.
all involved. I mean, they were involved when he was managing, which was a firestorm in itself. But that's why those 8 years were just terrific years. Plus, I mean, he came out of nowhere. Nobody thought that he was going to be the manager of the team. And they went to the World Series and won it the next year. And I've been covering him since he came in 1986, and he was a chatterbox then.
That's great.
Bob Costas got his start here at WGN. Did you talk to him?
Yes. That was, 1979-80. He was doing the Bulls road games in that lovely gold jacket. And that was a tremendous amount of fun to talk to him about that. But with him, he has so much ties to the city of Chicago. His first Super Bowl, which is the pre and post game, was the Bears Super Bowl in 1986, the Sandberg game, the Last Dance. So he's been very involved. He's a wonderful guy.
You tell a great story about a guy who's with the Big Ten Network and a golf foursome that he had. This is just one of those stories that someone has, right?
Dave Revson, who is the face of the Big Ten Network.
Yeah.
And he tells this incredible story. I mean, it's literally an incredible story when he was in Martha's Vineyard. I think this was 20 years ago, him and his wife and young child. They were on vacation, and he said, look, I want to get a golf game. Do you mind if I do it? And she said, okay, fine. So he was able to get into a foursome, and everybody's introducing themselves. I'm this, and then the guy he's with, I'm O.J. Simpson.
Huh.
I mean, I was like, what? And, he had some pretty good lines with that. But that's a tremendous story to tell.
Wow. Wow. So he didn't share any nuggets that he heard in that golf game, or no?
No, there was a few things he wanted to say, but that's in the book, and we'll let that speak for itself.
All right. Well, George, thanks for joining us. The book is Tell Me a Story, out just in time for the holidays. Tell me a story I don't know, and podcast they can find too with the same name.
They can. Yes.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Great to see you, George. Thanks so much for being here.